Kim Jong-un is a 21st century dictator. He's happy to embrace certain kinds of progress, but retaining complete control is fundamental, as is loyalty from his inner sanctum.
One of the things I pushed for when I was working as a journalist in North Korea was to be allowed into a private or closed meeting. I wanted to see what things were like behind closed doors. And you get to see a lot more than they show you on TV. They know that when the song comes in for Kim Jong-un, that they have to leap up and start cheering. But one of the things I noticed then, and that really struck me, was that somebody did not jump up and clap the way that everybody else did. And this was noticeable. Jang Song-taek just stayed seated.
Jang Song-taek was Kim Jong-un's uncle. In the early 1970s, he married Kim Kyung-hui, the only sister of Kim Jong-un's father. He had joined the family firm, and thanks to his unrivaled access to the Kims, he became one of the regime's most powerful figures.
Because his position inside the family, he is well informed about what is happening inside the core of power structure, but he is also aware of what is happening outside of the family. Jang Song-taek was second man in the hierarchy of power in North Korea. He was a man of great ability, very competent man, but also charming.
He was almost always right behind Kim Jong-un's shoulder whenever I saw Kim Jong-un. He's an interesting person. He had been educated in Russia, so he had been exposed to the outside world quite a bit. He also had good relations with China. So he's somebody who had built a lot of connections to the outside world. And that may have been seen by Kim Jong-un as suspicious and threatening.
There have been rumors going around that he had plotted with top leader of China to replace the Kim Jong-un with his stepbrother. In any kind of tyranny, you have to be constantly watchful about who is posing danger to the security of his throne.
Uncle Jang continued to travel to and from China. But in December 2013, at a governmental meeting in Pyongyang, he realized that his role within the party was over.
In the party meeting, even his close friends denounced him as having committed serious crime against the state, against the leader. And he was taken away, and then he was arrested. And his face shows sign of torture. And this guard, chosen with particular care, towering over him, tall and carefully coordinated and staged to get rid of any kind of lingering illusion about Jang Song-taek. I believe the regime was trying to humiliate him, to sort of degrade him.
An article in the state newspaper listed crimes like gambling state funds, embezzlement, and even adultery. Jang wasn't allowed to mount a defense. This was a show trial, and the judges made a swift decision.
He was sentenced to death, which was immediately carried out.
Kim Jong-un's uncle has been executed.
The official North Korean news agency report on this called him, quote, despicable human scum and worse than a dog.
We have known that Chang Sang-taek was executed by anti-aircraft machine gun, which didn't leave much traces. His remains were completely destroyed. So there is nothing left about him in this world.
It certainly sent not only a chill through me, but I know it sent a chill through the elites of North Korea, and it was meant to serve as an example that no one's untouchable.